What is up, Evil Dead fans? I got a few things to talk about. I have updates on the Trick or Treat Studios, Necronomicon, and also I'm going to talk a little bit about this coronavirus thing. All right, first off, Trick or Treat Studios. My last video I talked about how they pushed the estimated date to March, and it's March right now. I sent them a message on Facebook to get a little more information, and they sent me a message back. And I'll tell you my thoughts on it and thoughts that other people also have on it. Okay, so I asked them about the date, what's going to happen, any kind of notifications on when it's coming out. So they said, this is from Trick or Treat Studios, we are awaiting final shipping updates, updates due to factory delays caused by the virus. Our current estimate is June, so it's been pushed back to June. We are working to get this fulfilled as quickly as possible. Please add us to your email contacts as we will send out emails to all those who have purchased with us directly with the date changes, but we frequently end up in spam folder. Thank you for your order. We appreciate your business. Okie dokie. So the estimated delivery date or shipping date for your Evil Dead 2 Necronomicon is June. Remember, it's estimated. It's estimated. So it could be June, July, August, September, October, November, December, 2027. It's estimated. It's really no clear answer. Okay, so I talked to a few people about this and got their opinions, and a few people said, you know, since it is March, the date and this whole coronavirus crap going around, I don't know where they're getting their stuff from, because I'm sure there's a factory somewhere that actually they get everything made after they make the mold and cast and all that stuff. It could be over in China, Japan, I don't even know. My thoughts on it. My thoughts on the whole thing is, I think if it was just a mold or casting problem, being pushed back all the way, it was pushed back like 6 months later because it was supposed to come out around at the latest like October. So it's about 6 months later. Within that time, they put out a lot of advertisements on it and having people pre-order. I honestly think they should have had their shit together a lot sooner. So there's some other underlying factors. Some people said that this whole thing of Trick or Treat Studios blaming or putting it on the coronavirus is a cop-out. And I kind of think it is. I know Trick or Treat Studios is a reputable business, and they have very, very talented sculptors and artists. And I've heard this problem from other people with different products, how things get pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. My personal opinion, don't keep advertising if you don't have the product available, because that is it's dishonest business, in my opinion. It's dishonest business. If you have it in stock or you know you'll have it in stock, that's when you're going to advertise. Don't jump the gun on this whole thing. I understand why they can't ship it out right now, but I think it's somewhat of a cop-out. A lot of other people think it's a cop-out too. And to push it back to June, 3 months after March, what it should have said in that message is, once this coronavirus epidemic and shipping issues have been resolved, then we will ship out the Necronomicons and fulfill those orders. That's what I wanted to hear. That's what needed to be said to prove that they do have this product. They have them ready. Versus, we're just going to 3 months later. Really, it'll be well over a year since they initially put out the pre-order for it. So something else is going on other than shipping. There's something else going on other than the casting and molding and sculpting. There's something else going on with it. It's too obvious now that there's something else going on. And who's to say that they won't even be able to send them out? Maybe there's legal issues, and then they'll lose this legal issue and not getting your book, and they'll refund your money. So I don't know. I'm really, really skeptical. What I am going to do, I've never dealt with them before. A friend of mine did talk to a few friends who worked for them and tried to get them to have me and my friend, I'm not going to name names here, do chainsaws for them, but they said it wouldn't be cost effective. That's very understandable. And me and my friend, which I'm going to talk about in a later video, have something else coming about, which deals also with Brett Scrooby Chainsaw shutting down with chainsaw sales, things like that, and I'll talk about that later. And this is what I'm going to do. Depending on when I get my book, because I want to see it in person. I want to see what this thing looks like. And I do want to do my own resculpt on doing my own personal one. I may do a giveaway for my Trick Treat Studios Necronomicon. I may not. I don't know. But I want to see it. I really want to see what this thing looks like. And I know they do very, 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 very good work. So I'm really kind of hyped up to see it. But depending on the date when I get the book, if it is a month after June, 2 months after June, 3 months after June, I probably won't order anything from them again. Now, I'm not telling anybody else not to do business with them, because they do good work, and some props come out in time, some things get pushed back. But this is getting a little ridiculous, because it just makes me lose my faith with deadlines and things like that. Because personally, when you set a deadline for something, you gotta stick with that. That's good business. To not do that, that's really, really bad business. So if it's after June when I get it, I probably won't order from them again. That's just my personal thing. I will deal with independent sculptors and artists like I like to do and just go that route. But you can do whatever you want. They're a good company. If you're into other stuff that they already have available or they're coming out with and that they know they're going to have, when they say they're going to have it, that's fine. So I'm not telling you not to order from them, because they do put out quality work. But that's just my personal thing. I believe in good business, and that's what so far with that book, it's been bad business. And since they have to push it back to June, it's already March, they should have put an email to everybody a month ago about this, except they didn't. So, there's that. Let's talk a little bit about this coronavirus. Now, the first time I heard about it, somebody said coronavirus, and I was automatically thought, I didn't know, I was getting drunk. I'm not a big Corona fan. Now, coronavirus. I understand it's an epidemic. I understand it's a really, really hardcore flu kind of thing. And you get cold symptoms and you get better and then you get worse. The mortality rate isn't that severe. I mean, there has been mortalities, but that's with any sickness. There's been more victims with other random new flus that come out, or that have come out. So this one, there's a high recovery rate. This whole shutting shit down crap, this has never happened before. There's been other viruses that affected people even worse, and then nothing ever fucking happened, nothing ever came of it. And I am so sick and tired of everybody buying toilet paper up. And I know why. Is because they're worried about being quarantined for like 2 or 3 weeks. Honestly, do you need 300 rolls of toilet paper? How many times do you have to use the bathroom? You crappy 90% of the time every day. Instead of buying all the toilet paper, maybe you should take that money and change your diet and maybe not eat so much, because you're obviously, whoever's buying all this toilet paper up is making a hell of a mess. And stop investing in toilet paper, invest in a goddamn power washer, because you got some cleanup work that has yet to be seen that nobody wants to see. You know, you go into a public bathroom and you see just crap everywhere. That's these people. It's disgusting. Now, I'm not going out buying a bunch of toilet paper because, you know, I'm a step in, plop, drop, I'm out the door kind of guy. That's just the way I am. You know, I don't need 800 squares to do my business. That's just not what I do. And I don't believe on sitting on the crapper for more than the time allotted that you need. Some people sit there half the damn day on the crapper. Don't get it. So these people buying all this crap up, it's stupid. Change your diet, take the fiber out of it, something, because you're doing something wrong. You are taking way too many wet turd bathroom visits, okay? You know, you're dropping gravy way too much. You need to back off of it a bit, okay? Figure out a different diet. It's ridiculous. And then the whole hand sanitizer thing. People don't realize that you need a specific alcohol content in your hand sanitizer for it to be worth a shit. If you buy this cheap crap that has glitter and hardly any alcohol in it, all you're doing is taking your germs and you're just spreading it all over your body. That's all you're fucking doing. And so when I see people do that, it's just dumb. It's stupid and it's dumb. I don't get it. People's rationality on stocking up on stuff is just completely ass backwards. It honestly is. Stop buying toilet paper up. Change your diet. Knock the fiber out. Don't eat a bunch of soups because you're obviously, you know, you're spraying something down fierce in your bathroom. You're making a mess. You're making a hell of a mess. The people who are doing that and don't want to change your diet, this is my suggestion for you. Stop buying toilet paper. Stop buying toilet paper. What you need to do your business. Waddle your ass outside, grab a fucking water hose and spray yourself down, because that is the only way that you're going to save some money and save toilet paper supplies, because it's bad. It's bad. So I'm just saying, stop doing it. It's dumb. There's other ways of fixing your problem. Get your diet right. Have a healthy have some healthy logs, man. You know, you want logs, you don't want stew. You want logs, you want logs, you don't want stew. Because if you're making a stew, I mean, is that the hottest commodity in your house? It's like, oh, we gotta be quarantined. Well, we don't need all this food. Toilet paper. Toilet paper, that's what we need, so much toilet paper. Anyways, I hope this thing blows over quick, because I think it's getting blown out of complete proportion. I understand certain places do need to have a lot of precautions taken. Other places, not so much. And I'm getting tired of hearing about it. Honestly, I'm getting tired of hearing about all this crap. It's getting old. Anyway, so that's the update on Trick Treat Studios, and that's what I think about people buying all this damn toilet paper up and hand sanitizer. So until next time, you guys stay groovy.